Hi, this is Joseph in In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Microsoft Teams. So to access Teams, you go to your Windows search bar and type Teams. You'll see the blue users with the T. Click on that. So the default window is just going to take you to wherever you were the last time you were in Teams. So for right now, I'll just give you a brief explanation. So on your left here is the high-level overview. We'll start out here in our teams, and you will get an invite from me within the next week, but just to show you how this works. So this is our team Monday managers meeting. I can add users and restrictions and things like that here. And underneath this team are different channels. So we can have channels for various missions or projects or whatnot. But for now, we're starting out with some initial steps here, and we're just going to keep everything in general. So when you click on general, it just shows you your activity feed. So all the testing and different things that me and Steve have done over the past, you'll just see a timeline of that. So you can ignore this part under post. It's just tracking activity. But over here at the top are some quick launch icons. So this first one for files is going to be where we're going to store all of our files. Now, these files are basically in a SharePoint. SharePoint is Microsoft's version of Dropbox. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with that data. But to keep things simple, I'm just going to show you where to access files and how to navigate in our meetings. So under files, you'll see we have a metrics folder, an offsites folder, and in a later video, I will show you how we upload files to it. But this is where you're going to go if you want to access the mission metrics, offsite files, or things like our weekly agenda and whatnot. We have a couple of other just quick start things. Cells to Jumpstart is tied. This takes you directly to the Trello board. Notes is really nice. You can put all of our book distinctions. Any Word files is really good to have in here. These little bookmarks on the left can be our weekly agendas. So you can see we've got 3 weeks in a row here. And when you want to create a new one, it's just as simple as hitting move or copy, put it under the agendas and copy it. And then you can just quickly change this to the next week. Sorry, this would be the 20th. And you could update your quote and make your revisions to this agenda, and you're done. You don't have to file, save, or do anything like that. We can make agendas in this notes file. The book distinctions, we have another tab here, so we can make an individual tab for each book, and then we can have all of our book distinctions broken out by the chapters. And if you need to make a new chapter, it's really simple. You can, again, you can right click, copy it, and just change the chapter rate. So as we do our book distinctions in the future, you will just open up your teams, you'll click on general, you'll go to notes, and you will go to your book and click on the chapter for that week, and then you'll put your distinction in here. So we no longer need to worry about combining files anymore. This will greatly speed up the process to get the meetings started. And it's all cloud-based, it doesn't require VPN. So what's really nice about it is if you make your updates, they're going to get stored in the internet and you're not going to have to worry about accidentally saving with white text. Okay, so that is the notes section. We can even store all of our offsite notes that happen in here, and it's going to consolidate all of this data into one nice notebook under this Monday managers meeting team, which is really nice about it. Other things that we have here is we can link individual files if we want to take you directly to a file. Let's see here. I have another Trello board I have linked. And one other thing that is really powerful that we are not going to roll out in this first phase is they have a program built in called Task. It's very similar to Trello. And you can see a couple of different projects here. There's a checklist, there's notes, there's start times, what's your progress on it, what priority do you have, what's your due date, and you can share, you can add attachments, you can coordinate with other team members. So when we have our quarterly offsite items that we track in our agenda. I will open that up now, and I can expand this window by clicking here. So when we have all of these items that we're tracking, we don't need to do it within the agenda. We can now do it within the task up here. And each user can have their own project, and you can have it in different categories under a to-do wish list category, or an in process, or a completion tab. And we're not going to need to go through list and wonder where things are at. Each user can be responsible for their own project. This is something that we're hoping to implement in the next couple of weeks, but we didn't want to start with that up front. So high level version, going back, just to recap, you have your teams here. So if you're working in Norm's face-to-face, you're already going to have this Walter's Mobile Sales team, and here's all of his tabs that take him to the various departments face-to-face program. And you could quickly come over into the Monday Managers Meeting tab, click under this channel for general, and all of your files will be here. Obviously, I will add them in after. But you can put your own Trello link by click on this plus icon if you have something that we want to track in our Monday Managers meeting. And all of our agendas and distinctions will be within this notes kind of notebook here. And again, you can see agendas. Here's the Pioneers of the book and our offsite notes. So if you have any questions, let me know. And this is just kind of a high level view. I'm going to make a video that's going to show you how to upload all of your files to Teams. Thanks.